The 93rd Academy Awards, which takes place on Sunday night, is setting records for diversity. 9 of 20 acting nominees are people of color. The Best Director category has 2 women for the very first time. But on the other hand, only one film with a black cast was nominated for Best Picture. And Oscar voters are still mostly white men. Joining us to discuss the Oscars is April Reign, the creator of the Oscars So White hashtag. She's also the VP of Content Strategy at Ensemble. So in 2015, April, you brought attention to the lack of diversity in Hollywood with the hashtag Oscars So White. How would you characterize the progress made since 2015? Do you think there has been progress made? And how far do you see the Academy still needing to go?
Sure, there has been some progress. So the Academy committed to doubling the number of people of color and doubling the number of women within their ranks by last year, by 2020. And in fact, they met that goal. But the Academy is still overwhelmingly white and overwhelmingly male. What we also know is that the Academy does not require its voters to watch the performances before they vote. And so this really turns out to be a popularity contest amongst older white men.
So in terms of why it's taken so long, what do you think? I mean, the Oscars have been around for 90 years, and yet still the majority of voters are white men. How is that still the case?
The answer is unclear. You know, Franklin Leonard, the founder of the Blacklist, has a wonderful op-ed in the New York Times today in which he indicates, due to research from the McKinsey Company, that the Hollywood studios are leaving $3 billion with a B dollars every year on the table because of anti-Black bias. We know that films that represent different aspects of various race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity do incredibly well at the box office, and that's because they're playing to their audience. The fastest growing demographic of moviegoers are the Latinx community, and so put more movies out there that represent them and make sure that the filmmakers also behind the scenes also represent diverse communities. When Hollywood decides not to do that, we get the results that we see.
So one of the things in the last 2 minutes here that is true about Hollywood is that, generally speaking, in the past, there's been a handful of big studios that make all of the things. But now with the increase of streaming and other platforms, there is more diversity. Is that part of the key to getting to, equity in terms of representation in Hollywood?
Let's hope so. Having streaming services like Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and so on sort of democratizes the process because they are able to look at the demographics of who's actually watching their movies, which you can't get when pre-pandemic we would actually go to a theater and hand money for our ticket anonymously, right? And so what we really need to be talking about is not the Oscars, because the award shows are at the end of the line. We need to be talking about who is telling the stories and whose stories are being told. Let's start at the screenwriting stage and democratize and make that process more inclusive.
That is a really important point. It's not just who's in front of the camera. It's also who's behind the camera and who is writing the words. April, thank you so much for being here today. It's so great to see you and to chat with you ahead of Sunday's Oscars, which we're all very excited to see. Creator of the Oscars So White hashtag and VP of Content Strategy at Ensemble. Thanks for being here tonight.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.